Good day. Our lesson is all about factoring sum or difference of two cubes. Okay, so ano kaya yung itsura niya? Ito yung kanyang itsura. Okay, ito yung sum of two cubes. So sum because of the positive sign, and then dalawang cubes of the first term and then the second term. So ito binomial, two different terms having two cubes. So if we have here the sum of two cubes, the factor for this polynomial is so the factored form for this binomial a cubed plus b cubed is, it looks like this one. So first thing that you're going to know is that the first term will be a perfect cube. If that will be now the perfect cube, so you're going just only copy whatever the variable here. It could be a constant number or a combination of constant number and a variable, or simply just a variable. And also, for the b to the cube, it should also be a perfect cube. And then it will be multiplied in this format. You're going to copy what is the value of a, then square that one, then minus the value of a and b, you're going to multiply those two, plus the square of the second term. So, this will be the factor of this sum of two cubes. If this will be, let us say, another variable, so we're going to use x cubed plus y cubed. So simply, you're just only copy the variable what is being used, and then that is x as the perfect cube, and then plus y as the perfect cube. Then just follow this format. So if that is x squared minus, we're going to multiply these two, and that is x times y, then plus the square of the second term, y squared. Okay, so that is our sum of two cubes. What about the difference of two cubes? So the difference of two cubes will look like this. Okay, so we have also two terms, binomial, and then separated by a minus sign, that is difference. So the factor for this polynomial is, so just copy if that will be a perfect cube. Well, anyway, I will give you example later on. So that is a, and then since that is minus, so that is minus. Okay, so look at the difference between the two. Then the other factor is simply copy the same, but this time is no longer minus, but all of them will be positive. So that is a times b plus b squared. So this is the factor of that particular difference of two cubes. Now, if this will be changed into another variable, just like this one, as a common, the x and 1. So, it will become x to the cube minus y to the cube. That is the difference of two cubes. So, dalawa yung cubes. It should be perfect cube. Okay, so just copy whatever the variable there being used, minus 1. And then Since you are using x and y, so it will become 6 squared plus x times y plus y squared. Okay, so that is now the formula. Now for the examples for this. Okay, example number 1 is we have 27y to the cube minus 8z to the power of 6. Now you will notice our formula looks like this. X to the cube, this is difference of 2 cubes, so that is x to the cube minus y to the cube, and then that is equals to x minus y x squared plus xy plus y squared. This is the formula for this one. So therefore, you are going to change this term into power of 3. So what is the perfect cube for 27? You're going to rewrite. Rewrite 27 into something that a number that if you're going to multiply 3 times, because that is cube. So what number that if you're going to multiply 3 times, the answer is 27. So that is, okay, so that is 3. Because 3, if you're going to multiply 3, so 27. So that is, if you're going to multiply 3 times, so 3 times 3 times 3, that is equals to 27. So 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 3, 27. So therefore, 27 in a perfect cube, that is 3 to the cube. That is 3 to the cube. So that is the cube of 27. So instead of writing 27, you're going to write it as 3. Now, for the y cube, that is y, because you're going to raise that into power of cube. It should be both of the variable, the numerical variable and the literal variable, coefficient. So, that is now the format. Now, what about 8z to the 6? So, still, we're going to rewrite 8 into something that it will be expressed and raised to the power of cube. So, what is 8? Think of a number that if you're going to multiply 3 times, the answer is 8. And that is, very good, that is 2. Because 2, if you're going to multiply 2 3 times, so 2 times 2 is 4. Times 2 is 8. So that is 2, then z. Now since you are going to raise this into power of 3, what will be the exponent of z, for which if you're going to multiply it by 3, the answer is 6. So therefore, the exponent of z is 2. Why 2? Because if you're going to multiply 3 times 2 is 6. Very good. Now, you have now these two values with this formula. So, your 3y, that is your x, and then your 2z to the power of 2, that is your y in here. So just copy. So your x is 3y. Then this is minus. Then your y is 2z squared. Okay? Then you have your x squared. So your x must be squared. So 3y to the power of 2. And that is 3y to the power of 2. Then plus you have x times y. So that is 3y times 2z squared. Then plus what is y squared? Then that is 2z squared raised to the power of 2. Okay, then after that, you are going to simplify. Okay, you are going to simplify this one because that is still being raised to the power of 2. So here, you are going to just simply copy this one. Then you're going to simplify what is 3y to the power of 2. So you're going to raise h1 into power of 2. So that is 3 squared, or simply 3 times 3. You're going to double what is 3. So 3 times 3, that is 9. Then y to the power of 2, that is 1 squared. Okay, then you're going to multiply. Then this is 3 times 2. That is 6. Then y z squared. And then this one also is 2 to the power of 2, or simply 2 multiplied by itself. So 2 times 2 is 4. Then z squared times 2 is, that is z to the power of 4. Okay, so this will be now your final answer. Okay, our example number 2. Okay, so we have 64 a to the cube plus b to the cube. So this is sum of 2 cubes. So take note if they are perfect cube. So we have here 64. What number that if you are going to multiply into 3 times, the answer is 64. So that is okay, 4. So we are going to multiply 4 3 times. So that is 64. So you will write 64 into 4. So it will becomes 4 8. Then enclose it into raised to the power of 3. Because if you're going to distribute exponent 3 to every variable, then it will be just equal to that one. So this one is, that is still a perfect cube. Okay, so this is now your value for x, and then this is your value for y. So the formula is, the formula for that one, for the sum, that is A cube plus B cube. What is the formula? That is A plus B multiplied by A squared, then minus A times B, then plus B squared. This is the formula for that. So, by copying the formula, this is your value of A, then this is your value of B. This regarding the exponent of 3. So it will become your A is 4A, and plus your B is simply B, and then your A is 4A, then raised to the power of 2 minus A times B. So that is 4A times, so 4A times B, then plus your B, and then square. Okay. So this time is you're going to simplify this term. So this one is 4A plus B, simply copy. This one is you're going to simplify, that is 4 squared, or simply what is 4 multiplied by itself. 4 times 4, that is 16, and then A, then squared. So 4A times B, then that is 4AB, and B squared is simply B squared. So this will be your factor for the said problem number 2. For problem number 3. If you missed something, just simply rewind or replay the video in order for you to understand. Okay, so this is difference of two cubes. Are they perfect cube? Okay, so look, we have 125. So what number, if you're going to multiply it 3 times, the answer is 125. So that is, okay, 5. Because we multiply 3 times. So 5 times 5 is 25. And then times 5, 25 times 5, then that is 125. So rewriting 125, so it will become 5, and then x raised to the power of q. That is minus. Now how will you rewrite 1 into the exponent of q? Okay, so simply that is just equals to 1 to the q. Because whatsoever, how many times you're going to multiply 1, still the product is 1. So, you can rewrite 1 into the power of 3. Just simply multiply 1 3 times. So, 1 times 1. That is 1. Times 1. Still 1. So, we have now this difference of two cubes. So, have you still remembered the formula in finding this one? If we have difference, pag merong minus, naalala niyo pa ba yung formula? Okay. So, I'm going to write it again. The formula. So, that is x minus y, and then x squared plus multiply x, the 2, multiply, and square the that is the formula. So, how will you write this expression with this formula? So, it then becomes, that is 5x minus 1. Okay, then squared 5x. 5x. So, the 2 must be squared. And then, plus, multiply this 2. 5x times 1, and then square the second term plus 1 squared. Then you're going to simplify. So just copy this one. Then simplify. What is 5 squared? Or simply multiply 5 2 times. So that is 5 times 5. So it becomes 25 x squared. Plus 5 times 1, that is 5x. Plus 1 squared, 1 times 1, still 1. So this will be your factored form for the given difference of 2 cubes. Okay, now it's time for your assignment. Any question? If you have some question, so just simply ping me to my FB account. Okay, write it in one whole sheet of paper.